Alright, what's up y'all? Today we are here with the semi-final battle versus Nathan, aka Jootastic. Bit of a spoiler alert, he did beat Dan in the quarterfinals, which we'll do a whole recap video of everything else here in a bit. But yeah, spoilers, Nathan won, what the fuck ever. I have to play him again for the third time. So, as you know, he has a threatening team. Tapu Fini, Zapdos, Zygarde, Mega Aggron, Entei, Ninetales Alola, Muck Alola, Sandslash Alola, Sceptile, Hitmonchan, and Haunter. So, the best way to build for Nathan's team, in my opinion, is to not lose to Zygarde. So, that's what we did. With a Jolly Nature Adamant, what the fuck did I even just say? With a Jolly Nature and Max Attack, we can make sure that, the coiling set isn't going to be a problem, because Sacred Sword will do at least 25%, so I can break through those subs no matter what, as well as defog his Aurora Veil away, and Speed Tie with Ninetales, and then basically Gracium Z, plow my way through something, and then just start killing stuff. The only thing standing in the way of this sweeping is a potential Speed Tie with Ninetales Alola, which will kill me with anything. And Dragon Dance Zygarde would also be a bit of a problem if he's running like Fire Blast or something. And that's really it. Everything else I kind of just destroy. Scarfer, obviously, but yeah. So this guy's gonna clean up late game pretty easily. I just gotta weaken Zapdos, keep up rocks, and yeah, he can pretty much kill everything. Yeah, with his coverage, he's really good versus Nathan's team. But that does leave me a huge fire weakness, of course, with really a fire weakness as well as just a general special attack weakness. So we got Alomomola here with a max HP to pass those big ol' fat wishes, and then enough defense to, I believe, not be 3-hit KO'd by a +1 Zygarde, and not be 2-hit KO'd by a +2 Zygarde. And unless the Aurora Veil is up, Ice Beam will break this up no matter what. And, you know, I can just kind of come in, eat some hits, start Ice Beaming. I think it still only does, like, not even 40%. So that's how weak this fucking fish is. But we do have a bit of Spadef as well to live. Tapu Fini sits a little bit easier, you know, if he wants to predict me with taunts and Moonblasts and whatnot. And then we can also live one Thunderbolt from Zapdos. So, fuck. One, and that's it. Then we have our oh shit button, of course. We got Siggy, the Sigilyph, and you gotta have Ice Beam. That's first slot. That's what I'm gonna be clicking, pretty much guaranteed. Whirlwind, just in case. Psychic for stab, and then Heat Wave for Sandslash. Yeah, that's what it's for. And as well as Aggron. Then we have it's pretty standard. I don't really need to bring the same shit every week. But then we do have Amistar, who is a bit of a mixed role kind of guy this week. I kind of just brought the same set that I brought versus Andrew, but with Shell Smash over the third coverage option, because with just Ice Beam and Earth Power, I can pretty much either weaken something or start running through his team a little bit. So let's say I'm in a one, it's my guaranteed lead, like for sure. So if I lead with this and he leads with Aggron, and he decides not to roar or Dragon Tail me out, I can get up my rocks, fire off Earth Powers, and then if he starts heavy slamming me and it's not going to do a lot, I'll just Shell Smash up, and then Earth Power should be, after one regular Earth Power, a +2 Earth Power should kill. So then we can start sweeping through his team, break some poles, you know, and then basically a Kami can just come in there and clean right up. This guy should be good. I do want to keep rocks up as long as possible, because a lot of the stuff on his team doesn't appreciate rocks, so that'd be nice. Really, well, obviously nothing. Aggron doesn't really give a shit, but yeah. This guy will be fun. He probably won't sweep this time. I don't think he has that much longevity, but it'll be fun to wall break with him and get up rocks. Then we have the Zapdos counter. The biggest problem to my team last time I fought Nathan was his Zapdos. So I decided we're going AV, fucking Motor Drive, Electivire once again. Gonna absorb those electric attacks and get a speed boost and then just start basically ice punching through his team. And last but definitely not least, we do have the Mega Beedrill, and with an adamant nature, X Scissor does break his sub, and if he wants to start like coiling up on me, I can Swords Dance right in front of him and stuff. I can also sub up on the Tapu Fini, as well as possibly some of his weaker stuff. He's never brought Hitmonchan, but if he does, I can do that. Maybe I don't know, maybe Aggron if I've seen all his coverage moves or something. I don't know, we'll see. But basically, this thing is to take advantage of something on his team, get behind his sub, start Swords Dancing up, and then just start tearing ass through his team. It will outspeed everything, and with that HP investment, we don't die to, I believe, 2 E-speeds. If either Zygarde or Entei is banded, I think he'll die to 2, but he should be able to eat 2 just plain old extreme speeds. So that's that, and we will jump right on into the battle. Let's do this shit. And here we are with the battle. As you can see, he did bring the Aggron, the Zapdos, the Tapu Fini, the Entei, the Zygarde, and the Muck. I wasn't aware at the time, but this is the same team he did later tell me that he brought versus Tim. But even so, I couldn't really base anything because he might have just, it might just be the same 6 months and he might have changed some moves or something. But anyways, I have my guaranteed lead Amistar designated. I don't know why I keep saying guaranteed, but designated lead Amistar, and he leads with Aggron, and like I said, we're just going to get up rocks, and we're going to start firing off some Earth Powers, and hope for the best. So I get some good damage off. That does show me that he's just like max HP, and usually he runs max Spadef, but it does look like he has some attack investment. So I just bring out good old Love Disc as he goes on Tapu Fini, pulling a nice double switch, well, switching whenever I switched, basically wanting probably to get a taunt off. As we see, he does indeed taunt. He doesn't want to defog his own rocks away, I'm assuming, so he goes right into Muck. I go for the Volt Switch, do 9%, and see that he's definitely Assault Vest. So I calc, and I know I can live a Poison Jab and knock off anything, and then I can probably kill him with the Earth Power, but he does get some revenge from the last time where I got that Amistar sweep, and he crits the shit out of my poor little Amistar, and it does go down to the Alolan Muck. But I do know that at least he is offensive, obviously, so I calced it, and Earthquake did have a pretty good chance to kill, so I prayed a little bit, but it did kill, so thank fuck. I need this guy. And he goes out into Aggron, and that's something else I can just Volt Switch on, get some nice chip. 19% ain't bad from a minus Spadef nature. And that does let me bring out good old Love Disc once again, Mega Love Disc. And I can just rinse, repeat. He's going to go into Type of Fisting as I get my Wish up. And I'm free to just do whatever I want. I can go in anything, So go right back into Electivire. He Moonblasts me, even a crit wouldn't kill me, and I'm back at full. And here, I had already shown that I've been Volt Switching around. I was like hovering over Ice Punch, thinking that Zygarde would want to come out, but I wasn't too sure. I thought maybe he would go like Zapdos as like a mid-ground, or maybe he has like a bulky Entei, I don't know. The last time I played him, the very first thing I did with Electivire was try to Ice Punch predicting the Zygarde, so I was like, okay, he knows I'm going to have Ice Punch. But he does decide to go hard into good old Hugs and Hisses here. Solid nicknames. And the Volt Switch gets blocked. And I'm adamant, so if he's max speed somehow, I don't want to take 1,000 arrows. Based on that damage, he does have some attack investment. I think a lot, actually, but I'm super bulky on my Love Disc. So we Ice Beam, do 37% from that quad effective. And yeah, I'm just going to keep wishing up, trying to keep this thing healthy. Even though I can regenerate out, I can pass this wish right out to my Zapdos counter, which is this guy. So I get a speed boost, rocks damage is nothing, and I'm free to start firing off Ice Punches finally. As he goes for the Heat Wave, and thank fuck it doesn't burn me. I would have been upset, because it's kind of my win condition at this point. Well, not win condition, but it's helpful to beat everything. And there, that's kind of the rule, if you can finish off the 2-hit KO with a different coverage move or with your stab move or whatever. So I did calc it, and Wild Charge did, I think, over 40 or so. So I went ahead and did that just in case he did want to switch, maybe to Tapu Fini, But he did not do that. He goes into Entei instead, which takes a dick load. And like I said, I'm adamant. I think we just went over it. I'm pretty sure I'm adamant, but I need this guy, and I can continue to wish him back up with the Alamola. So I'm not risking, you know, he has very, very poor defenses. He's like 67. So even with my HP investment, I didn't want a Bandit Extreme Speed to just blow me back. So we get on out of here and go into good old Love Disc. Once again, we're going to start wishing up. We're going to wish a motherfucker would. And he's just stays in and clicks Bulldoze, and I believe that's Choice Banded, which does absolutely nothing to this fucking cancer fish here. And I can just finish him off with a Scald and then be healed, and everything's good to go, you know? Then he goes, I probably would have gone Zapdos, but then again I have a Zapdos counter, so I don't know. So he tries to bait me to go into Electivire, and it just didn't work out. And then here, it's a bit of a questionable play. I think he might have done it in the opposite order. I think he might have meant to Dragon Dance up and then Z Outrage and just devastating Drake my ass and probably kill me. Those things are strong. But goes for the Z Dragon Dance, which is what does that even do? Has returned decreased stats to normal. Where were you in my Amistar was there, bro? Come on. But yeah, so that was a bit of a misplay or misclick or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he outrages me at +1 and it does 27%. So that does nuckin' futhin'. And yeah, I was a little confused. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But at this point, I just need to go right out into Kartana and click Leaf Blade a couple times. I'm pretty much free to do that. But I didn't know how defensive he was going to be. I got the Grass Z move, just in case Zapdos wanted to come in, maybe, too, because it resists all my stabs. That was the only way I was killing it after rocks, or to get enough damage to kill it after rocks. So, well, not really, but, you know, in my prep, that was the only way I was doing anywhere close to 50% was with the Z move. So, Nathan pulls doubles now, which is scary, because I gotta play him again next season too. He's just getting fucking better and better. And Akame does pick up those last 3 kills. Amistar had to sacrifice himself for the greater good of the team. But thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Alamola is a piece of shit, and it just ate up hits from everything. Fucking shit. Bijo didn't get to do very much, but I think the combination of Amistar, Alamola, and Electivire definitely put in quite a bit of work together. I really like them versus his team. And yeah, of course, good game, Nathan. This was a fucking nerve-wracking. And yeah, so now we are officially in the finals. We go up against Chris, and that's a little bit more spoilers for you, I think. But yeah, we'll have the recap video for the bye week that me and Chris had. So it'll consist of each division's wildcard, basically, playing for it, and then the Sacco. For those of you who do not know, I know we've mentioned it on several occasions, but the Sacco is the worst player from each division plays each other to receive a plaque, if you will, of a ball sack and a penis, or dick, cock, whatever you may call it. And so they gotta hang that on their wall whenever they lose. So it's a lot of fun. And that'll be next time, so look forward to that. We can go ahead and, you know, get ready to leave some hateful comments in the comment section. Just we gotta really bash them in the comment section. So get ready for that. Appreciate you guys watching and whatnot. We'll see you next time. Bye forever.